So, when you think of coffee in Japan, your mind probably jumps straight to Starbucks, right? But that's really just scratching the surface. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and really dig into the competing business philosophies behind Japan's major coffee chains and uncover the hidden strategies that define your entire cafe experience.
All right, so let's just start with the big question here. What are these places really selling? I mean, is it just about a cup of coffee? Or is the product something much more valuable? Something you can't even taste?
Well, the answer really comes down to this core idea we're calling the coffee chain philosophy. Basically, it's the strategy of selling space and time as the real product. Think about it. Every single decision a chain makes is part of a calculated balancing act between how long you stay, how much you spend, and how quickly they can get the next customer in the door. So here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll meet the 5 key players and their unique philosophies. Then, we'll get into the nitty-gritty, the economics of a single chair. After that, we'll see how the menu itself is a strategic weapon. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a guide to finding your perfect cafe.
All right, let's jump right in. Section 1, meeting the 5 distinct philosophies shaping Japan's coffee scene. We're talking everyone from the global giant, to some seriously niche specialists.
Okay, so here's our lineup. You've got Starbucks, which is our global standard, that third place we all know. Then there's Doutor. Think of it as the fast food of coffee, built for pure efficiency. Komeda wants to be your second living room, a place for ultimate relaxation. Hoshino has this cool, retro vibe with high-value food, kind of a modern classic cafe. And then you've got Karafune-ya, the ultimate specialist with its wild parfait experience. As you can see, each one is playing a completely different game.
Okay, now for the really fascinating part, the economics of a chair. This is where we see how every single piece of furniture is engineered to achieve a very specific and very important business goal.
And wow, the difference here is just night and day. On one side, you've got Doutor. The chairs are hard, the tables are small, and the aisles are narrow. This design subtly encourages you to finish up and move on. But then you look at Komeda and Hoshino. It's the total opposite. We're talking plush sofas, wide tables, and even partitions for privacy. They are literally investing in your comfort because they want you to stay.
So what's the logic behind all this? It's pure economics. For Doutor, the goal is simple. Maximize their turnover rate. Get more customers through the door every hour. Komeda and Hoshino, though, they're playing a different game. Their goal is to maximize the unit price. That's how much each customer spends. By making you super comfortable, they're betting you'll stick around, get hungry, and order a full meal, not just a coffee.
And this philosophy doesn't stop with the furniture. It goes right to the menu. You have to understand, the menu isn't just a list of options. It's a carefully crafted weapon in these coffee wars designed to perfectly support each business model.
Just look at the operational difference here. Doutor has a central kitchen that mass produces its bakery items. This minimizes the work for in-store staff, making service incredibly fast. It's all about efficiency. Hoshino does the exact opposite. They offer these beautiful, labor-intensive meals, like fluffy soufflé pancakes that take time to prepare, which in turn justifies a higher price and your longer stay.
And then we have Komeda's menu strategy, which has earned this amazing, legendary nickname in Japan, reverse photo fraud.
And this is just brilliant. You know how with most fast food, the picture looks amazing and what you get is, well, kind of sad? At Komeda, the food that arrives at your table is shockingly bigger and more impressive than what's in the picture. It creates this huge wave of customer satisfaction and makes you feel great about settling into their comfy sofas for a long, relaxed meal.
But if you think that's specialized, we have to talk about the true master of the niche. We're heading to Kyoto to look at a chain that takes this idea to a whole other level, Karafune-ya coffee.
Okay, brace yourself for this. At their main store, they have over 100 different types of parfaits on the menu. 100! And get this, over their entire history, they've actually developed more than 400 varieties. This isn't just a dessert menu, it's an encyclopedia.
And that's the whole strategy right there. This insane level of diversity turns ordering dessert into a destination, an experience. You're not just grabbing a snack, you're making a choice, having a conversation, enjoying something totally unique. And because a good parfait takes time to eat, their entire space is designed for a long, leisurely visit.
So now that we understand all the philosophies, let's turn this analysis into some practical advice. Think of this next part as your life hacks for choosing your perfect Japanese cafe.
Okay, pro tip.
If you're at Komeda in the morning, you have to get the morning service. You buy any drink and you get free toast and an egg. It's an amazing value. If you need a quick, cheap lunch, do what the local business people do and grab a lunch set at Doutor. And if you find yourself in Kyoto, you absolutely must visit Karafune-ya and order a unique parfait. It's a deep dive into Japan's amazing sweet sculpture.
All right, let's boil it all down into one simple guide. Want a quick, cheap break? Go to Doutor. Want a huge meal and a place to relax for hours? That's Komeda. Craving a retro vibe with fantastic food? Hoshino is your spot. For a one-of-a-kind dessert experience in Kyoto, it has to be Karafune-ya. And if you just need a familiar, reliable place to get some work done, there's always Starbucks.
So the next time you sit down in a cafe, whether it's in Tokyo or your hometown, take a closer look around. Will you see the hidden strategy now? The way the stiffness of your chair, the size of your table, and even the menu are all designed to shape your experience? It's something you'll never unsee.